Hello, and welcome to Yakuza Death Roll, a series where every time I die or fail at a minigame, I move on to the next game in the Yakuza series. If you're enjoying this content, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share with anyone you think might be interested. And without further ado, we'll get right into it. I like that opening. That was cool.
Kamurocho. No better place for a night out. A neon city. But the brighter the lights, the darker the shadows.
They're really leaning into the noir stylings, huh?
The whole town's run by the toughest Yakuza family out there. The Tojo clan. And the deeper you dig, the more interesting things get. More dangerous, too. Take this burglary ring. Just a bunch of kids looking for kicks. Word is, they met on some sketchy website. Never even seen each other's faces.
Come on, the least they could do is try to block them off.
They can't catch a single one.
I mean, that is a cool introduction to whoever these kids are. That is going to definitely be our first case that gets us wrapped up in some bullshit.
The only thing anyone really cares about in Kamurocho these days, though, is the murders. Over 3 months, 3 Kansai Yakuza have turned up dead. Most think it's the Tojo clan, making some kind of power move in the ongoing turf war.
This one's missing its eyes, too.
That's not the
Who
only
are
thing.
you?
All 3 of them were missing their eyes.
You're kind of cute. Sorry, not the time.
Corner of this
Not
city
the time.
that I run a detective agency. I work alongside my partner, Kaito-san. Funny enough, he's ex-Tojo.
So an ex-lawyer and ex-Yakuza team up is very good
Used to be a lawyer.
for a detective
But I put that
agency.
life behind me
Like
3 years
especially
ago.
in a town like this. That's so
As for my
choice.
badge,
Oh, I'm so
it's
excited for this
barely even a
actually.
decoration at this point.
I was kind of nervous going into this one because I've heard not very good things about it. Not from anyone who's played it, but like that it didn't really succeed well because they struggled to find a way to do a protagonist that wasn't Kiryu in the series again. And then Ichiban comes along. Reblind mice. But like, so I was a little bit nervous, but like I'm kind of like instantly in love a little bit. I think the combat still feels a little bit weird, a little bit jarring, but it has the same style, you know, and I'm here for it.
Here, I'll scrounge up the rest for you later.
What about your cut?
I'll get it eventually. All of this goes to the client.
Gotcha.
Anyway, I'm gonna swing by Genda-sensei's place, see if he's got any work.
Don't hold your breath. For a lawyer's office, things are slow as shit over there.
You're aware they're one of our best clients, right?
Yeah, I know you used to work there and all. But don't show up empty-handed. Here, buy him some sweets or something. At least go through the motions.
So generous. My boy's all grown up.
Don't mention it, Dad. Now get going.
Oh man, casual joking like that where the other person plays along too, rather than just being like, I think there's a way to write that where it's like, no, I'm being serious or whatever. But instead having it be where they're both joking and playing along, like I think shows
I
like
hear
people's
they got some
relationships with
extra
each other.
fancy dorayaki at the Popo over on Tenkaichi Street. Even come in a box.
Huh?
Well, Genda-sensei's got a pretty big sweet tooth, if you get me.
Right. I'll go pick some up.
Alrighty. Even told us what to get. Oh, having to squeeze around is so good too. It really makes it feel it really makes it feel cramped. Like it's, yeah, God, so much of this is so choice. Oh, I can decide where to put stuff. Okay, I see. Like little stuff like that really puts you into a space of like, oh, we have to squeeze around our furniture to show like how broke we are as a detective agency, right? Like they told us that in the way of like, well, what about your kind? He's like, oh, I'll get it later, right? Man, it's kind of nice getting a guy who can just run. Hear you wishes. Oh my God, you can run up a car? Wait, no, excuse me? Okay, I do need to check out where the, okay, so it is telling me directly where to go there. It's not like before with the taxis. Oh, that's so interesting. To give the guy an accent. So yeah. Yeah, that's so interesting. Again, like just a little story building that they don't draw attention
Hold on
to.
there, pal. You just bought some of them dorayaki, yeah? Sorry, but they're mine now.
Are they?
Look,
You're gonna rob
I've been
us with a
after
voice
one
like
of
that?
those for days now, and you just bought the last fucking box. Can't stand for that, right, boys?
Wow. Well, can't argue with that logic.
What was that, smartass?
Pressing X to sprint towards a wall. Oh, I slightly missed. I missed. Oh, let me just go ahead and yes, I imagine. Oh, you can do it in the middle of fighting? I'd rather do abilities in battle, but it really wants me to have this one, I guess. Nope. How do I do it? Okay. I really want to try the wall kick and see it land. Oh well, that'll do.
Damn you!
Have you had enough?
Hey! Always getting into trouble.
Captain Hamura.
Hello there.
Let go! You,
Our boy Talk here doesn't start shit without a real good reason. And that means it was you. You dumbasses jumped the wrong guy.
no.
You know this guy's like a son to the Matsugani patriarch, right? Know what I'm trying to say, asshole?
Hey, come on, Cap. Can't we just let it be?
No can do.
I mean, because it is partially like challenging their authority in the area.
This right here just became a matter of Matsugane family honor.
I'm sorry.
It's tough because like he's not like actually associated with it, but of course he's gonna be like.
Kengo, you haven't
It's gonna affect his reputation, though.
He's
Yeah.
a guy you want to know. Hotshot detective type.
Right. It's good to meet you.
The boss paid his way through law school back in the day. Made him into a damn good attorney. Guy even managed to get a bona fide serial killer off the hook.
Seriously? Wow, that's incredible.
Right? Damn shame seeing talent like that go to waste.
Huh, totally.
Get this, though. The first thing that killer did when he got loose? Stabbed his girlfriend to death. Can you believe that?
Wow. Like that's.
Oh, damn.
Yep. Guy got the death penalty and everything. They get around to hanging his ass, Tuck.
Not yet, no.
Oh, what the hell's taking him so long?
Here. This is the money from that detective. The rest is yours. I already took my cut.
Good. You're finally getting the hang of this whole debt collecting thing.
Oh, this feels so
to
bad.
you.
Anyway, how's Kaito?
Fine.
You mind asking him something? How long's he gonna stick around? Not wise to stay in town after you get kicked out of the family. But, I can look the other way since the boss likes you so much.
Speaking of, how's Matsugane-san doing?
None of your damn business, I'd say. Come on, let's go.
So he doesn't actually like this guy. He just knows that he's not supposed to like directly mess with him. So that's why he stepped in as well there. Wasn't actually to be like, oh, this is for our family and how we handle things. It's for ruthless thugs and other scoundrels will roam the streets in search of a fight. Okay, so you do have to clear out of the area before cops show up. That's interesting. Eat to recover health, yes. What is my health at? It's still pretty good. Yeah, the thing to do is save up the SP to buy this stuff. 1,000 for combo speed? God damn, that's a lot to get all three of those. So start with that, then go up here, then do these, and then we'll see where we're at from there. Oh, but getting stuff like this is, oh, that's only 10% health recovery. Okay. Valuable information. Okay. Okay, so I'll want to go to the hangout spots. I don't think I'm supposed to have like free reign just yet, right? I'm only doing the minigame thing once it looks like I can do side stuff as well. Like those go hand in hand. So like oh, okay. Man, it definitely feels like I'm running slower than it does when I'm in third person. Sorry, don't mean to get in your way.
Hey there, Saori-san. Look, dorayaki. Extra fancy. Genda Law Office, where I used to work. Things haven't changed much these past 3 years.
I think I'm just
Hello,
into
Yakuza-san.
everybody.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. You, getting situated?
Yes. Everyone here is just great.
Okay.
So I hear you're good. Passed the bar with top marks and everything. How'd you end up in this dump and not in a bigger office, huh?
Huh? Well, you see, that's,
I hear you over there, Yakuza.
Evening, Genda-sensei. Other than my real dad, there's 2 people I look up to like a father.
I love his
Genda-sensei's
attitude.
one of those people.
He's
He gave me a
snarky.
job here before I'd even gotten out of law school. Shintani-sensei out for the night?
I can't keep track of that boy. I'm sure you're happy, though. You don't have to deal with him.
Huh?
You two can't stand each other. You hate each other's guts. Be honest with me here.
Hold on now. Shintani's like a mentor to me. So, about that job you have.
If you really want that job, you're gonna have to get along. So show your senpai a little more respect.
Oh, Genda-sensei. I got you some dorayaki. Just sit right there. I'll grab you one.
She already ate them all, huh?
Sorry?
Damn.
Did you eat them all?
All but half. Hope you don't mind.
Man, I like her.
Say, Saori-san. Got any work lined up for me?
Nope.
I know you're looking for work, Yagami-san, but asking you for favors feels strange.
Yeah, I bet it would. Like him coming back here and asking for favors like
So,
that, or like
what are the chances
not
you've got
him
some work
asking,
for
but
me,
like being like,
Genda-sensei?
"Hey, tell me
Work,
what you
huh?
guys want me to do, and I'll
How
and
long
pay
are
me
you
to
gonna
do it."
keep
You know?
doing this to yourself, Yagami? You know how dangerous this city is.
Wouldn't be many cases for me if Kamurocho was a safe place.
Uh-huh. Cases like collecting debt for the Yakuza?
Hey, better that than no work at all, am I right?
You call that detective work? You're practically a mercenary.
Fine by me. I was never too hung up on being a detective anyway.
Listen, Yagami,
Yeah?
you ever thought about becoming a lawyer again?
I haven't.
And why's that?
Take a good look at me, Genda-sensei.
Hmm?
These eyes aren't exactly the best judge of character. Think I made that clear 3 years ago. What use am I as a lawyer if I can't tell good from bad?
Knock it off, Yagami.
Yeah, like, that's not your
Stop
fault, and
beating yourself up.
it's an important part
What happened to Emmy was
legal
tragic,
of the
yes,
legal system
but it
is like
wasn't your fault.
people need defenses
Doesn't
and
matter
good
whose fault it
defenses.
is. I never
But like
deal with
that
something
can
like
really
again.
drag on someone's conscience if they do end up getting
So,
someone off and they
Have
commit a
any work
crime.
for
You know,
me?
that's tough.
Guy's gotta stay busy, you know? Keeps me distracted from Emi-chan and all that. It doesn't matter what you've got, just give me something.
How about a divorce case? I have some evidence that needs collecting. It'll be the usual deal. Stake out a love hotel, snap some photos, tail the guy, dig through some trash. You in?
I'm in. A job's a job.
I give up. I'll send you the details later. And next time, don't bring a gift, you hear? Doesn't feel right taking them from guys too broke to pay for.
Anything you say.
That's very sweet.
Genda Law Office. Yes. Okay. Yagami-san, that was Shintani-sensei. Apparently, he wants your help gathering evidence for a murder.
Huh?
Since when are we working a murder case?
This is the first I've heard of it, too.
Go give Shintani a hand, Yagami. This blows that divorce I was gonna send you on out of the water.
No, let us do both.
Shintani-sensei says he's waiting for you at Tender, that bar on Taihei Boulevard.
Tender. I'm there all the time.
Just making sure.
Okay, yeah, I'm not there all the time, so I appreciate you saying that. All right, let's see. All right, so I am gonna bring up a quick, give me one sec. All right, I did just confirm that side stuff doesn't happen until chapter 2, which seems to be consistent within the series so far. So we'll do that later. Oh, we just get right into it, huh? There we go.
And stay down.
Alrighty. Is this? Nope. The bar is down this way.
Guess we're doing this.
Alright. My kick did nothing. Hi, let me just go ahead and... There we go.
What a waste.
I don't know how I feel about just like immediately getting into it. I missed the whole like intro to fights bit that would happen before.
It's called Tender. Got my first job here 20 years back. Masuda-san never changes. Running a bar must keep you young.
Hey, Tuck. Shintani-sensei's in the back.
Great. We've got some business to talk.
Surprised to see me?
I don't know
I'd
who
be
the
more
fuck you
surprised
are.
if I didn't.
Who's that, Talk? A detective buddy?
Not exactly, Mari. This one's a client.
Won't be your client for long if you don't show up on time. You're late.
Come on, you called me here totally out of the blue. Chill out, maybe. Huh, and I'm getting a drink.
And I'm paying?
Let's call it a business expense.
Here's a familiar face. Kyohei Hamura from the Matsugane family.
I ran into him earlier, actually. Take it he's your client?
No,
Yep.
he's this.
Got hauled in
Yes.
earlier.
Oh,
Charging
okay.
him with
That makes
murder.
sense.
Seriously?
Seriously. So, the Matsugane patriarch came to us for his defense. Genda-sensei is the go-to guy for all his legal problems, you know?
How'd you end up in the driver's seat then?
Genda-sensei gave him my card. Gotta say, not looking forward to defending a Yakuza.
Tough luck, I guess.
Anyway, you're coming with me to the station. Need to have a word with Hamura. You got way more Yakuza experience than me, after all.
Yeah, I suppose I do.
Let me give you a rundown of the case first. The victim was a Yakuza. A Kansai guy, part of the Kyorei clan. They found his body tossed in a dumpster just about a week ago.
Hold on. This is...
The guy who got his eyes gouged out? Yep. Cops think Hamura's the one who did it.
hell of a case, man.
This is the third Yakuza they've found like this. Fortunately, we're not dealing with a triple homicide here, so the media isn't swarming.
But if it
Hamura's
keeps
got an
blowing up
alibi
like
for the
this,
first two incidents. His third murder is the only one they're pinning on him.
So they won't admit the cases are connected?
No, makes sense. 3 bodies and not a single suspect isn't exactly giving the cops credibility. Guess they just want to get this case closed and move on, even if they have to force it through. And hey, the victim was Yakuza. Nobody really cares who hangs for it.
okay, clever thinking is rewarded. As conversations progress, you may come across a point where you have to select the best response. During that critical thought process, you'll be able to gain an SP bonus if you consecutively choose the best choices to gather information as quickly and efficiently as possible. You lose the SP bonus if you mess up. When you get the chance to gain a bonus, the number of good choices will show up at the... okay. I mean, why did they arrest Hamura in particular, especially if he's kind of big, you know?
Why'd they come after Hamura, of all people?
2 reasons. First, the victim was a Kansai Yakuza from a group that's been making inroads in Kamurocho and picking fights with
Sure,
the Tojo
sure, that
clan
tracks.
along the way. Odds are this was a Tojo guy wanting to send a message. And as you know, Hamura fits the bill.
And the other reason?
Hamura and the victim were seen having a fight on the day of the crime.
I mean, I feel
I'm
like that's
guessing
the
there's
bigger
security
reason.
Camera footage then.
This doesn't seem helpful.
Has Hamura said anything to you?
Yeah, he told me he didn't do it. Claimed the cops were falsely accusing him.
So he insists he's innocent, huh?
So I got the bonus already, so I can ask this just for the additional
You
dialogue
think
now.
Hamura really killed him? Just curious.
I don't know, and I don't really care. If he says he's innocent, I gotta prove he's innocent. That's my job.
I think I know enough. We should get to the station.
You go on ahead. I got some calls to make first. Just take a cab there.
Will do.
Are you sure I can't run there? If I've been drinking, it might be good to sober up before we go to the station.
Leaving already, Doc? And only one drink in.
What can I say? I'm a busy man.
Funny you should say that. Another customer of mine has a job for you. I'll tell you about it when you're not so swamped, okay?
Hey, I'm not about to pass up a paying gig.
Then come back when you and Shintani-sensei are done.
Is that... what's his face? Okay, so it looks like I do have to get a taxi. Shinjiro, right? The master of LeBlanc. Oh. Oh wow. Okay, messed that up already. Oh my goodness. Stay down. I'm starting to get worried about my health there.
Really, guys?
Should I eat or should I try to take a taxi? He literally just got picked
We
up.
just keep running into each other tonight, eh, Doc? Why the long face?
Hamura-san. I'm Shintani from the Genda Law Office. The Matsugane family asked us to represent you.
Then I'm glad you said yes, Shintani-sensei. We're gonna get along real good. Just like my boss and Genda-sensei.
Right. Well, let's get started. I'll be taking point, while Yagami here will be doing the legwork to try and back up your claims.
No better guy to do it.
I'll do what I can.
So, they brought you in under suspicion of murder. Can you tell me more about that?
Huh? What do you want to know?
Whether or not you killed the guy.
Does it really matter? Your job's getting me out of this mess, regardless of the truth.
No. Because if I find out you actually did it...
You'll drop me?
Better. I'll make sure the prosecution puts you away for life.
This is
Goddamn.
bullshit. Just like you did that serial killer, huh?
Yagami?
So wait, he
All the
investigated
evidence at the
his
time
ex-client?
pointed to Shinpei Okubo being innocent. That's why I chose to trust him.
Oh, okay, never mind. So he's just trying
So
to
then, that
avoid
Okubo guy, well, he
doing the
proved
same
us all
thing.
wrong. Murdered his girlfriend in cold blood.
Come on, Talk. Let's be honest about what you were really focused on at the time. You wanted that precious acquittal so bad, you didn't even stop to think you were setting a murderer loose, right?
What happened to innocent until proven guilty?
Try saying that to Emi Terasawa's parents. That's why you quit, right? You couldn't face him.
like obviously the
we could maybe get
Okubo,
back
right?
to
That's
the
his name.
case.
Didn't actually do it, and that's what's going to come up
Sure.
during the case
Why
that we
not?
investigate.
You good to go?
And that's why he hasn't been killed yet either, or death penalty yet either, so we can get his acquittal, not that we believe that yet, but damn it, guess this is just part of the
Fine.
job.
Keep going.
My apologies. Now, let's start with the victim. Toshiro Kume, 34 at his time of death. A member of the Kansai-based Kyorei clan. Around 6 a.m. on the 4th of December, The police got a 110 call from someone who found his corpse in a pile of garbage.
I hear you and this Kume had some kind of argument before he died.
Yep.
Did the police say what evidence points to you being the killer? Do they have anything substantial?
Nope. Bastards are keeping their lips sealed. Ain't that right, Shintani-sensei?
Yes. At this point in the investigation, the cops won't tell me what they've got against you. Your words are the only thing we'll have till the trial.
Is what it is.
Anything else you want to ask, Yagami?
3 of them. Let's ask about the
Where
argument.
did you and Kume have your
Like, that
fight?
seems obvious.
Out in front of a club, Amor, over on Supon Street. Me and a few Matsugani boys had a little run-in with a Kyori guy. Turns out that was your boy, Kume.
And who started the fight?
What do you think? I'm not gonna let some Kansai punk strut around like he owns the place. I'd already thrown a few drinks back at that point, too.
What time did this all go down?
Just past 9.
So what happened after you and Kume had your standoff? Went your separate ways?
Nah, he tried to split, but I had my boys grab him, dragged him into Amor.
What?
I thought it was just a little scuffle, though. You're saying you abducted Kume on a crowded public street?
Yep.
That's not gonna help your
Amor's one of
case.
the family businesses. So I went in, kicked the customers out, and kicked the crap out of Kume. But I'm telling you, I didn't kill the guy. Just tossed him out the back door when I was done with him. I left right after, too. A few minutes before midnight.
Uh-huh. So you were seen dragging Kume into the club. Then he was found in the morning with his eyes gouged out.
I mean, that does sound bad. That does sound bad, to be fair. I mean, seeing if he has an alibi seems like the next step, right?
You have an alibi? What time did they think Kume died?
Apparently, between 2 and 3 in the morning. The cops were drilling me real hard about where I was around then.
And? Where were you?
At a sauna. A spot called Sauna Goten. Spent the night getting a steam.
But there's no proof you were actually there, huh? Well, otherwise you wouldn't be in here.
Pretty much. Someone should have seen something, though.
Alrighty. I mean, I don't think it's the police response. What about the victim?
What do we have on the victim?
Yep.
Toshiro Kume, 34. Run-of-the-mill Kyori grunt.
Was Kume alone when you ran into him? Hard to believe he'd take that kind of risk in hostile territory.
It was him and one more. Probably another Kyori asshole. Don't know his name, though.
So there were 2 of them. And how many of you?
I'd say there was probably 5, including me.
Why didn't you guys take Kume's friend in, too?
We tried. Bastard ran like the goddamn wind, though.
Okay, so now that I have the bonus, we can ask the
Who's the
police
detective in
response.
charge of the
Yeah.
case?
Kuroiwa, from organized crime. Shintani-sensei is probably real familiar with him.
I am. More so because he's one of those brutes with a badge. Pretty sure the Kyori murders are his case.
I can't stand him. Guy doesn't give a rat's ass about Yakuza.
I mean, should he?
I think
Like,
I've heard
they
enough
seem
for now.
diametrically opposed.
We'll get going then.
Or are you saying that, like, he just enjoys the power the badge gives him and doesn't actually working with Yakuza to keep things at least in line and order?
Yagami, head over to Sauna Goten for me. See if Hammer's alibi holds water.
All right.
If we can prove he was there, we won't even have to go to trial. I'll give you a ring tomorrow for the report. Later.
I mean, I guess it is open overnight, right? That makes sense. Why do the people talking have icons for what they are? God, the transition into walking after running over a car.
Out of the way. Hey. Nice try, jerk.
Oh, wrong way. Alright, you can just go ahead and stay down. That's fine. Oh my god. Alright, I should probably eat though. I'm starting to get a little bit low. What am I at as far as... Alright. Got enough for the first level. Yay! Oh boy. It'll take a while. Oh, that's not a food I can eat at. Before we move on, I am going to eat. Okay, decrease. Yeah, let's try the gyoza. Purchase.
Good stuff. Back to it.
Thank you. I've eaten there before. Okay, so eating does increase my SP in this game as well. Just running will break that. That's so funny. Please let me in. Hey, let me in. Hi, how do I get in? All right, I guess I talk to you.
Excuse me. You work here?
Yeah, come on in, friend.
Actually, I'm not a customer. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sure, what do you need?
I'm here about a murder. The Yakuza who had his eyes gouged out.
Oh, a detective came by for the same thing. Wanted to know if their suspect was with us the night of the incident. And you are a reporter?
Something like that, yeah. And this is Hamura, captain of the Matsugane family. Did he come in on the night of the crime?
I'll tell you the same thing I told the cops. I make it a point not to remember anyone specific, you know?
I see. If this old man had remembered Hamura's face, then he would have had an alibi.
You get a lot of customers in and out, huh?
Up to the last train, at least. From there, it's only in till morning. You know how it is. People drop in, wait for the trains to start up again. Same as any other night.
Interesting. So everyone who comes in stays till morning, huh? And as long as I can prove Hamura was here, we'll have our alibi.
Oh yeah, the cops mentioned something kind of similar.
I mean, did he pay in cash? If I can prove that Hamura was here the night of the crime, then that'll solve everything. There supposedly wasn't any promising evidence to point to an alibi.
You guys don't have a security camera? Something we could check, see who was here?
We do, but it deletes all its footage every 3 days. Privacy and all. It was already long gone by the time the cops came around.
Got it. Thanks. Sorry to bother you.
Maybe I should try asking some other people around here.
Hey, you're out here pretty often, right? Did you see a Yakuza head into Sauna Go 10 the night of December 3rd?
Why would I know that? You're crazy, mister.
And that's an excessive reaction to me asking a question
you have
like that.
sec? I'm looking for info on a Yakuza who went to Sauna Go 10 on the night of December 3rd.
You seriously expect me to remember something from that long ago? I'm trying to work here. Get lost!
What day is it? I wasn't paying attention because I never pay attention to dates in games. Year at best.
Hey, you have a sec? I'm looking for info on a Yakuza who went to Sauna Go 10 on the night of December 3rd.
Nobody pays attention to me, so I'm not gonna pay attention to them.
All right. And we got nothing further back, which is what I was hoping for. Hey there, buddy.
Excuse me.
Oh, looks like
I'm
this is
looking
the right
for
person to
info on
ask.
a Yakuza who stopped by Sauna Go 10 on the night of December 3rd. Did you see anything? This is the guy. Name's Hamura.
I can't say I know him. There's tons of Yakuza around here. Though, now that you mention it, I remember something about a host getting smacked in the face that night.
By a Yakuza?
Yep. Don't think he got hurt too bad, though. Pretty sure it happened right around midnight.
All this on the night of the incident.
But when I went to check things out, the Yakuza was long gone. The host was just standing there shouting. That help at all?
Any idea who the host was?
Nah.
Really like that camera angle as they're figuring
they all
it
kinda
out.
have that pretty boy look. Doubt I'd be able to recognize him if he was standing right in front of me.
Does anyone else know about this?
I don't know.
Guess this isn't much of a lead then.
Thanks for your help.
Sure seems like it's gonna come up though. So much for that. Guess I should head home for the night. Goodness me, the things you can knock over.
Yo.
You're still here? I thought you'd have left hours ago.
I was gonna, but I realized all I do at home is pass out. Did go for a drink, though.
Oh, now you're having another. You know that bottle's mine.
Well, Genda-sensei give you any work?
Yep, probably thanks to the Dorayaki. He wants me to scrounge up some evidence for a murder trial.
You got this from Genda? I thought it was all about civil suits now. Criminals don't pay the bills, right?
Well, this one comes straight from Matsugane-san. Turns out Hamura went and got himself arrested.
What the hell?
For one of those Kyorei clan murders.
You mean that eye-gouging shit?
Mm-hmm. I just dropped by the jail to see him. He claims he's innocent, though.
Huh. Crazy.
Not interested? I can't say I blame you after what Hamura did. Booting you from the family was a low blow. If you want, I'll handle it solo.
Look, don't worry about it. I'm the one who fucked up, not him. Either way, we've got the case. Count me in.
Good.
Well, I should get some rest. Whoa, what? I don't know what's up with my voice there.